watching Juan Gotti Talking Sports.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We have another Washington football team video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here to talk about a possible trade that could be going down involving the Washington football team. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, in this case our Washington football team. Let's get straight into today's video. So per inside reporter John Kine for the Washington football team, we're interested in trading for wide receiver N'Keal Harry, who currently plays for the New England Patriots, and they drafted him in the, I believe, the last pick in the first round in 2019, and honestly, he hasn't panned out. He's a bust so far in his NFL career, and they're looking to move him if they can find a trade partner. And like I said, the Washington football team, according to John Kine, is interested in trading for N'Keal Harry. So obviously that brings up the question, should we trade for N'Keal Harry? And honestly, like I said, coming out of Arizona State, he was expected to be wide receiver 1 in the NFL, and if not a wide receiver 1, a very high wide receiver 2, and he isn't coming close to either one of those. He's been terrible so far as his career in New England, and he just hasn't shown any signs of growth. It's not abnormal that a receiver or a player is coming into the league and having a slow start to his career, but it is kind of odd that he isn't showing no signs of growth, and that's a little scary. And obviously New England sees that and sees that it's no potential in him, or they at least can't get the potential out of him, and they want to see if they can move him for a late round draft pick. And Washington, like I said, seems to be interested. Honestly, although he is young and he still has a lot of time to develop, I wouldn't personally trade for N'Keal Harry because I feel like our picks are too valuable, because we're a franchise for the past couple years that's been able to draft well. And yet again, I have to put it out there that was obviously under the old regime with Kyle Smith and those boys. And I mean, last year kind of was Ron Rivera, but Kyle Smith was still here, and this year's going to be the first year where it's a complete whole new regime. But in recent years and past history, the past couple years, but in recent history, in the past couple years, we've been able to draft well in the late rounds. And honestly, giving up a 5th round pick, I wouldn't be too mad, but if it was up to me, I wouldn't do it. But back to what I was saying, a 5th round, 6th round pick, we can always find good talent. We found Kelvin Harmon in, I believe, the 6th round in 2019, and obviously we found Terry McLaurin in the 3rd round, and you just never know what you can come across in the late rounds of the draft. And Kelvin Harmon, he could very well be our number 2 that we're looking for, but obviously we know he's coming off his torn ACL, so hopefully he can get back to what we hope he can be. That goes to my point that you can draft good receivers in the late rounds. Like I said, Kelvin Harmon in the 6th in 2019, and now you never know what can happen. This draft class is so deep at receiver, and I don't think we should give up a 5th round pick for N'Keal Harry. And who knows what they're looking for in a trade. They could possibly be looking for something more than that, or even something, you know, lower than that. Yes, we do have 2 7th round picks, and honestly, that's probably all I would give up for N'Keal Harry, because like I said, I don't feel like he is in a space where you can ask for more than that. And he failed the Patriots, and we really have the leverage if we do want to make this trade, because honestly, if they don't want to give up more than a 6th round pick than that, and they want something more, I would just be like, okay, cool, you keep N'Keal Harry, and hopefully he can pan out for you guys while we go and take all of our picks into this year's draft and find a possible stud, a gem in the later rounds that can be better than N'Keal Harry. And honestly, like I said, Kelvin Harmon, even though he's, you know, coming off his torn ACL, he's shown more improvement. I wouldn't give up more than a 6th round pick if anything, but I don't want to trade for him because he hasn't shown no promise, he hasn't shown no growth or anything. But who knows, maybe a change of scenery could be better for the guy. And like I said, yeah, if it happens and like we gave up good compensation as far as like a 6th or 7th round pick, I wouldn't be mad about it. But once they start talking about 3rd, 4th or 5th round picks. I'm like, no, man, we can find somebody way better than N'Keal Harry. He hasn't been with the Patriots, thought he was going to be coming out of Arizona State. And like I said, once again, yeah, he's young and he just needs time to grow. Maybe that's what it is, and a change of scenery could help. On Washington, I wouldn't give up nothing more than a 6th round pick. That's all he's worth to me at this very moment. And who knows, if we give up a 6th round pick for this guy, maybe a wide receiver coach and the offense can get him going. At the same time, do you want to continue to get all these young guys up in here? I mean, you have Kellen Harmon, like I said, coming off an injury. You have Isaiah Wright. You have Antonio Gandy Golden, Steven Sims. You have Cam Sims. You have so many young receivers having no proven identity in the NFL yet. And do you really want to continue to stack up on that? If I'm Washington, I personally would go out and get a guy like Sammy Watkins. If you guys paid attention to my community tab, you know that for some reason, I don't know what it is, for some reason I feel like we should go out and get Sammy Watkins. I know he's injury prone, but it's a low risk, high reward kind of thing with Sammy Watkins. If he can stay healthy, he can be very good for you. But once again, you're taking a bet on him staying healthy, and that's really not a winnable bet because he seems to be always hurt. But yeah, man, it's me, your boy Juan Gotti. Like I said, I just want to come on here quickly to talk about N'Keal Harry and a possible trade that could be happening. According to John Keim, I wouldn't give up no more than a 6th round pick, but honestly, deep down inside, I don't want to trade for N'Keal Harry. So let me know what you guys think about this video down below. Once again, it's me, your boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe. Hell to the Washington football team. Would you trade for N'Keal Harry? Let me know down below. It's me, your boy Juan Gotti. I'm out. Peace. Cross me one time, that's gonna get you pop. Get you pop, get you drop.